Kissing cousins, kissing each other cause we don't have husbands. Kissing cousins, it's not like we wanna fuck.
Welcome to the first episode of Kissing Cousins.
There yeah.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Yeah.
No way. But yeah, it's taking me out.
Thank you
Love
guys
it.
for being here. We're so excited to officially have our very first episode. My name is Autumn,
Autumn, my name is Ashley.
and we are cousins in real life. And sometimes we kiss. Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird, guys. Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird. We are going to introduce ourselves. Ashley, you have the floor. Tell the people what you're into. Tell them why they should be Team Ashley.
Team Ashley is crazy. No one is saying that, guys. I'm Ashley. I am doing my fucking best. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's that. Yeah. That's how I would describe myself.
Okay. Do you have like a fun fact? Like whenever people do like icebreakers and stuff, is there one or two things that you say?
Okay, so I was gonna have us do fun facts, but about each other. So like you say a fun fact about me, and then I say a fun fact about you. I feel like that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. But to answer your question, no, I don't have like a go-to fun fact. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. My go-to fun fact is usually that I'm a makeup artist, and that's not even really true. Kind of true. Kind of sort of.
It's true. Look at her face. Is it beat or not?
My eyes are watering because it's light already, but yeah, that's usually my go-to fun fact. What about you?
My go-to fun fact usually that I'm a dancer, yeah.
Okay, yeah, see.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, it makes sense. It does.
Mm-hmm. I would say for you, a fun fact for you would be, I mean, it's not necessarily true at this very moment, but Ashley plans to have a jellyfish named Peanut Butter.
I do.
We're manifesting that.
We are manifesting the jellies everywhere, all over the world.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good fun fact. A fun fact about you that I would say, aside from the dancer thing, what is that? That's the one I was going to go with. I always tell people you're like a professional dancer. They're like a stripper. I'm like, no, not a stripper. Like a regular trained dancer.
I wish I would get paid more. Pay your dancers, guys. Pay your dancers more. Please and thank you.
Yeah, please do. Send some money to a dancer, guys, just cause. I'm with that fun fact. Think about that.
Okay, I actually have another one for you.
Okay.
Ashley saved my life when I was 12.
That, I was gonna say that as a fun fact, but then I was like, that's more about me than about you, I guess. Well, no, not really, because you're the one that was dying. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's that one. But did I save your life, or did I just go tell your mom what was happening?
No, you saved my life single-handedly, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Single-handedly. Yeah,
that's how I remember it. And that's the story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, period. Okay. I'm into that. I'm down for that.
Okay. I think for my introduction, you guys should be Team Autumn because I think I am kind of usually that go-to friend when you're having a crisis. If you're having a crisis, you can call me and I will talk you off the ledge. We'll think about solutions. I'm a very solution-based person.
Yeah.
I'm very creative. I like to paint. I like to listen to music. I can mix some music too, because I'm a dancer. And I do some film and photography stuff. I do music videos, photography, kind of a little bit of everything.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So I'm your creative friend. If you want to talk about like dreams or, names about some sort of thing, you need a creative person, creative solutions. I'm your go-to.
Yeah, very true. That is good. Oh, okay. I have my fun fact. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
My fun fact about Autumn is that she is a big part of the reason that I'm still alive. It's none of you other people. Yeah.
Clock that tea.
Clock it. Yes.
Ashley, do you want to tell them? Oh, actually, we could talk about the science of how we created the name for the pod.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So actually, what? Okay. So we were at Autumn's I was going to say homecoming. Where did that come from? We're at Autumn's housewarming, and it was really late. Everybody had left by then?
Yeah.
Except for the people who were spending the night, and they had already gone to bed. So it was just me and Autumn, and we were just talking, laughing, shooting the shit like we always do.
Hours.
Yes. Oh my God. We were both so tired. We had entered that giggly stage. And we were talking about the podcast because we've been talking about doing it forever. And originally we had come up with the name Sugar and Spite as our podcast name, but we were like talking and giggling, and somehow we came up with Kissing Cousins. I don't know who said, I think you said Kissing Cousins. And I was like, that is actually like so fucking crazy. It just might work.
Yeah.
So,
And then we burst out into song.
yes.
And that is the theme song of
Yes.
our show. You know what? I think we actually recorded it on my Polaroid.
Oh shit, we did. I
So
keep it
I
on our phones, but
my
it's not Polaroid. Okay.
or maybe it is. I actually don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's on the Polaroid though. I
I think
think.
I
I
think
think. If so, I might pull the footage for that though. But it was very impromptu and it was so ridiculous that I was like, Ashley, this is golden. This is golden. We have to use it. This is gonna be hilarious.
crazy that we recorded it because we're like, is this good or are we just tired and giggling?
Right.
But then
Yeah.
we listened to it and I was like, yeah, that's just like crazy enough to where it just might work. So here we are, all this time later, guys. We've been prepping for this episode to drop for months now.
For
It's been
months.
months. Yeah.
We're
We've
super excited.
done so many test episodes.
Oh yeah. That we may drop as like bonus clips, maybe later on, like maybe at the end of the first season or something like that. So be on the lookout for that. Those will be raw and unedited. So if you want to see an unedited, unfiltered version of us, you will see it then. I love it though. Kissy Cousins is definitely on brand for me and Ashley's relationship. We are very touchy-feely. We have been together obviously our entire lives. We're very, very close. We
Yeah,
hold hands when we're in public.
we do.
Sometimes we kiss on the mouth.
Yeah.
Usually when we spoon, I am the big spoon. I don't think people would assume that. I am the big spoon.
And I am the little spoon forever, for now and forever.
Enjoys it. Also point out what our goal is for this podcast. Ashley, if you object, please interrupt me.
Okay. Got
But I'm hoping that this podcast is just like a cozy, silly corner of the internet.
Mhm.
Because for me, when I watch podcasts, I really enjoy ones that feel like I'm just listening to my cousins or my siblings or a conversation that I would be in. Like I'm just listening to my family members like talk.
Yeah.
So I hope that when you're watching it, that that's what you feel. I hope that it's refreshing to watch in that same way.
Mhm.
Um, I also think that, you know, it's nice to have a break from being like PC all the time and like
Mhm.
saying things that are appropriate and like what's going on in the world and political, blah, blah, blah. If you're looking for the political stuff, this is not the place for you.
Not
It's
at all.
not the place for you. We will not be addressing. I seriously, when this podcast turns on, like I go into like, okay, and we're playing now.
Yeah.
And like this is our dress up time. This is our fun time. We're playing with Barbies. Like that's what we're doing in my head mentally. So I hope that that comes across. And for our audience, honestly, my goal, which tell me if you object again, but my goal is to just have them watch during the lunch break. If
Okay.
we can make it into your lunch break and just give you that kind of emotional pick me up, I'm golden. That's all I would want because I understand how it feels to like need that. So I really want to provide something in return.
I would agree with everything you said. I also want this to be just like a place where you guys can come and laugh and just like feel good for a little bit, not have to worry about all the bullshit that's going on. I don't want you guys to watch us on our lunch break. I want you guys to watch us while you're working. And then I want you to laugh so hard that you get in trouble because you're not supposed to be watching us while you're working.
I
My personal goal. But
second that. I changed my mind.
she's like, I want to change mine. But no, yeah, seriously. I just want this to be something fun, something lighthearted, and just like something you feel good listening to. I don't want it to be too serious or anything like that. Just good vibes, good energy. Yeah.
Agreed. Ashley, if this entire world was watching this episode right now, what would you want them to know?
I would want them to know that. I don't know. What would I want them to know? That Kissing Cousins is the best podcast you'll ever listen to because um we're pretty fucking unhinged. So honestly, who knows what we might say. So tune in, guys.
Is it a we?
We never know what I might say. So tune in,
That
guys.
is true.
That's a little
I
bit more.
feel like this podcast is very good cop, bad cop, but you don't know who's going to be the good cop and who's going to be the bad cop of the
That's
day.
very, very true, actually. That is that's the perfect statement for this podcast. Very good cop, bad cop. You never know who's gonna be which that day. So just tune in. You gotta tune in to see.
Exactly. Um, Thank you guys so much. We hope that you enjoy this first episode.
Yep.
And yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Were you gonna say anything else? Sorry.
No, but what would you want the world to know if they were watching?
Hmm. Actually, I wrote it down. Let me see. If the entire world was watching this podcast, I want them to know to mind your fucking business. That's
What?
one. Women are superior. That is two. God is real. That's number three. In no specific order either. And pay your dancers more. Please and thank you.
Hey, support all those messages. Let's get into the episode. Are you ready?
Ready, set,
Go!
go. Go. Thank you for being here. I am
Thank
still
you
on
for being
vacation.
queer.
Thank you for being queer. She's an ally.
Sometimes.
Or is she? Oh,
Not or
not
is
for
she?
something. We'll find out as the season progresses. Okay, Ashley,
Yes.
kiss or kill. By the way, guys, I specifically told Ashley not to look at this note because I want to get her brand new reaction, her raw reaction. So here we go. Okay, actually, it wasn't for the kiss or kill, but it's for somebody else. The kiss
Okay.
or kill, a Thanksgiving plate exactly how you want it, but you can only get one and have no
Mhm.
leftovers, or a plate that's just okay, but they insist that you take leftovers.
Ooh, that's a pretty good one. That is. I'm gonna have to go with the plate that I like. That's perfect with just one. Because leftovers is like if they're not good, it's 50-50 on if I'm gonna eat them or not. So,
Okay, maybe
I'll
not
take it.
leftovers to go plates, like you're about to leave.
Yeah. No, I'd
Yeah,
still take the really good plate, just the one. I'd rather have one really good plate than like two or three just okay plates, I guess.
yeah, heard.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm the same.
Yeah.
I don't. I think in my mind I would like because if I'm making it, it's not going to be just okay. So that means someone else made
hmm
it.
hmm
And I don't necessarily want to take that and try to undo what you did or add whatever. That's
Yeah.
just more work for me. So I might as well just take a really good plate exactly how I want and make it a
hmm
mountain.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I eat like a bird anyway. So like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
feel
just
you.
chip away at the mountain and then just take that home.
Yeah. I'm down
Mhm.
for that. Makes more sense.
Okay, Ashley, it's Thanksgiving time. Do you like Thanksgiving time?
I do. I do. I enjoy the food, the camaraderie. I think
The
Thanksgiving is,
camaraderie?
yes, the camaraderie autumn. I think Thanksgiving is definitely one of my favorite times of the year for sure.
You just said the other day that you don't like fall. You just said that.
No, I didn't. I picked fall over winter, didn't I?
The day, it was that day, but it wasn't on the pod. You were like, I don't like fall. I don't like it for this
Oh
reason.
yeah, yeah, because it gets dark so early. If fall had the
Yeah.
same like length date, like if we had the same amount of sunlight in the fall that we did in the summer, fall would be lit.
Yeah, it would.
It's
I
like the
actually
same.
wish that they would stop the daylight saving thing. I like more sun. I like,
Yeah,
yeah, more sun in my days.
neither.
Um, okay, so I'm glad you like Thanksgiving.
Oh God.
Do you like role play?
I already know where this is going. Honestly, I've never done role play like in my adult life, so honestly, I
Never?
don't
Never,
know.
ever?
No,
And not for
never.
like the whole duration, just like a little like,
At the beginning, no,
yeah.
never.
Really?
No.
Okay, Ashley, high stakes. Your marriage will fail. Your family will be killed. Okay? All the money in the world will explode if you don't do this one thing. You must
Okay.
dress up as a turkey on the Thanksgiving plate, on the Thanksgiving table.
Is it like a sexy thing? So like my
It's a
ass
sex
is
thing.
out? Okay,
It's a
okay,
sex
okay.
thing.
It's like
Tell me what your mindset is going into this. Are you doing it at all? What everything is on the line, Ashley. Everything is on the line. Unless your performance is key. How do you perform this act? Go.
is this just me and my husband or my
Yes.
whoever? Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like you either
But the
have to
theme is
like,
Thanksgiving dinner.
okay, but I'm the turkey, so I'm like
Yes, you're the
the
turkey.
star of the show. Okay.
Yes.
So I feel like you'd have to really commit, especially for something so drastic, you'd have to really commit. So get like your little sexy turkey outfit, set up all the sides around the turkey, and then you would have to physically, well, I guess it would be me, would have to physically get on the table and situate yourself on the platter and just sit
Yeah.
there and wait, I guess. Yeah.
Are
That's
you
crazy.
doing apple and mouth situation?
No, because I've
Oh, that's a
never.
pig.
I was
Never
gonna
mind.
say I've never actually seen that in real life, so no. But am I gonna sit with my ass in the air like a realtor? Was it their butt that's in the air? I don't know. It depends on what the it depends on how big the platter is.
It's enough to hold you. It's enough. It's
Hmm.
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'd have to like workshop that because most of the poses that I'm thinking of aren't sexy. So I'd have to figure something out for that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But afterwards, do we get a real turkey? Like, is there still food
If you
after?
cooked one, did you cook
Oh
one?
God, damn it. That's
I
just such.
don't get excited about cooking that. I'm not a turkey fan. So
I've had some really, really good turkey in my life. So I am a turkey fan. It's a very difficult bird to cook. You have to really know what you're doing to make some good turkey. So there's that. But also, that's just kind of like unsanitary.
what?
Because you said my family's online, so obviously I have a family. So for me and my husband to be role playing that I'm a
Okay,
turkey
you're
at the
you're getting
table,
you are this is at your house in the correct appropriate setting. Your family's not there. Their lives are just at risk if you don't perform for this man.
yeah,
That's
I
all it is.
every time we
That's
were eating
all.
dinner after that, I'd be thinking we fucked on this table, and you guys have
Okay,
no
you have a
idea.
sex table. There's a sex table that is only for sexing.
Okay, that's better. That makes me feel better. Because
Do you gobble?
do I hobble? No, I think
Are
that's
you
his
gobbling?
job. I think that's his job.
Ashley, do you want me to live or not? Okay, next question.
Not am I gobbling? You want me to actually act, but the turkey is cooked. They don't gobble. You just
Ashley, it's too literal. No, it's role play. It's role play.
I'm role playing a cooked turkey, am I not?
You're role playing a live turkey that he
That
gets
is
to
not
eat, but a woman.
no.
The ones that get it. The ones that don't.
No, it's not
Let me
sexy.
tell you, if I was trying to save your life, my family's on the line, my marriage is on the line, I would shave from toe to scalp, okay? And then I'm gonna oil myself in baby oil. I'm gonna slather myself all over the table.
Including your
Maybe a
bald
ball
little
gag.
head.
Yeah. Yep. And then you talk about committing to the bit, and then I expect to be binded up like a turkey.
If you're really committing to the bit, wouldn't you let him shave you? It's like removing the feathers off the turkey and then let him bind. You
No,
know what?
he's coming home to dinner. That's what's happening in my head.
It's
And
just
I'm just on the table.
you screw. I can't. I role playing a turkey is not on my 2025 bingo card. It's not. Um,
I knew you were gonna say that.
it's not. It's just really not. That's crazy. It's even
Yeah, you can
crazier
look at the
that
note now.
crazier that
Crazier
you
that what?
made me think about the fact that I've never done role play and probably never will now because now every time I think of role play, I'll think of a turkey.
Okay, wait, which ones have you ever wanted to do? Or
Role
have you
play?
ever wanted to? Yeah, is there one that you were like, oh, that would be cute?
Not really. If I had to pick one, probably like strangers at the bar, maybe. That'd be kind of cute.
Yeah.
But anything other than that, no, I don't know.
Not even like firefighter? Yes, it's offenders. Kapow.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'd try it, but is it like high up on my list? No, not really. Let's
Yeah,
cosplay. Rich man takes me to Chanel. We can role play like
period.
that. Yeah.
I feel like some of them, like you said, you have to commit to the bit because the minute that I can peep that you're not a good performer,
Mm.
you're gonna take me out of it immediately.
Yeah.
Be like, okay, just forget the bit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, no, just go, just go. Okay, sorry, I'm readjusting.
Okay.
Is it?
Guys, comment down below if you've ever been to Turkey before. Have you? Have you? Tell us how it went. Tell us the
Please
setup.
do.
If you were to set up yourself as a turkey, how would you do that? Let us know in the comments
Now I kind of want to look up
for
turkey
research
lingerie,
purposes.
but I don't want that in my search history.
Curious, so I probably would look at.
Turkey lingerie?
Oh, lingerie. No, I could be butt naked and oiled up. What else?
It's not
Why would
giving
I need something
turkey.
on? Or something nude if it was like lace. It's not giving turkey.
Oh, he said
Okay.
I was the turkey. They have lingerie that looks like a turkey, I guarantee you.
I'm sure of it,
Yeah,
yeah. But
that
I think
yeah.
something that's like nude or I guess that like some sort of brown salted caramel, whatever,
Salted
I would do
caramel.
that. I just that's what I'm thinking of in my head. I don't know the
It's so
color.
funny to me.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, well, I'd get the turkey lingerie. Yeah, definitely would.
The one I see in my head is not that cute, but yeah, I'm sure they make it sexy somehow.
Yeah,
Feathers. Oh yeah,
ass
like some brown
out,
feathers would be cute. Yeah.
something like
Booty
that.
out. Mhm.
Hmm. Crazy, crazy. That's a crazy ass topic, Autumn. Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Just in time for Thanksgiving. Had to ask.
Wow. Mhm. So, speaking of Thanksgiving, most people, especially Black people, I feel like they like dress up to sit in their living room and wait for
Yeah.
food. So,
Yeah.
it's like when you're dressing up or like you just want to look nice and feel good, what's something like an accessory that you cannot skip or like leave the house without if you want to like go out, feel dressed up, feel cute, feel good?
Does it have to be one specific one? Because for me, it's going to be jewelry. Whenever I wear jewelry, I feel very feminine. I feel very like okay, I there's effort in this outfit.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't just do whatever.
Okay,
Um,
that's valid.
yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Okay,
What
I
about
like that
you?
one. For me, perfume for sure. If I can like smell
An
myself,
accessory?
yeah, kind of, especially if they're expensive. Those Chanel perfumes, if I can smell myself every second of
I
the
thought you meant
day,
like purse, bag, earrings,
I mean,
like
yeah,
I thought
that
this was
too.
a part of the shower routine. But if okay, that one's mine too. Go ahead.
Yeah, perfume. I would say high-end perfumes. If I can like smell myself and people are constantly telling me, "Oh, you smell really good," that's definitely
Yeah.
mine.
I didn't think that was a accessory. So, but
I
now
always
that I
think it is.
know, I choose the same thing.
Yeah. Hello.
All right, Ashley. Now we're going to talk about what does your vision board look like? We're almost to the end of this year. Did you get stuff off of your vision board? Do you know what you're going to want your vision board to look like next year?
Um, to answer your first question, I never finished my vision board for this year, so that explains my why my year has gone the way that it has. But that's not what we're talking about.
But what was
Next
on
year,
it?
honestly, I don't even remember because I never finished it. So usually, what I do is I'll make it, and then I'll make it the background for my iPad because I use my iPad pretty much every day, so I see it every day. But last year I started making it sometime in December, never finished it. So I don't really remember what was on it. But next year, I want to start making the one for next year, like right now, so I can finish it, put it as my iPad background photo, and keep seeing it throughout the year. But I usually just go on Pinterest, look up stuff that I want for the year, and it doesn't have to be reasonable. It doesn't have to be realistic. It can be if you want it to be, but it doesn't have to be. And then I just put it in like cute little collages. You can do it on Pinterest. You can do it on Canva. You can do it pretty much anywhere. And then, yeah, I just make it my background. And I personally think that they work because the one that I did finish, the year that I finished it and put it as my background, I got everything except for like three things on there. And the three things that I didn't get were pretty unrealistic.
$10
So,
million. dollars.
yeah, no, it was some crazy amount of money. It was like 1 million subscribers on YouTube and like some other
Honestly,
random
keep
thing.
putting it on there.
Yeah.
Keep putting it on there. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll come.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you have like taken off of your vision board? So not that you accomplished, but something that you're like, dang, that was a real like a goal I liked for a while or I really wanted
Mm.
to do, but like I don't really align with that anymore.
This one's gonna upset you. Well, maybe not, but
But
probably flight attending. If the
ah,
opportunity, yeah, if the opportunity presented itself, 110%, if I could make it work for my lifestyle and my schedule, I would do it. But is it something that I'm like gunning for these days? Not next year. Not it's like not high up on my priority list. I feel like I want to get stable first, and then I can do a job where I'm like traveling all the time. But for me to like pick up and like just start traveling right now would be kind of crazy. Like I said, if the opportunity presented itself, I would do it, but it's
okay.
not something that I'm out searching for actively anymore at this moment. Yeah.
But you would be such a cute flight attendant.
I know.
That's so on brand for you.
It
I would
is. One
love
day.
that.
Yeah, one day. I'm
Yeah.
still gonna go for it, just not I don't think 2026 will be the year. Let's put it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. If anything, just role play as a flight attendant and then that
Or
would
yeah,
be
I could do
fine.
that for Halloween too.
That would be so cute.
Mhm. So what about you, Autumn? How's your vision board? Do you have a vision board for this year? Did you make one?
I do have a vision board this year. My vision board is right here. You can kind of,
Ooh.
oh, there you go. So I just
Ooh.
wanted to be more shameless. I wanted to not give a fuck, which is what
Period.
this is.
Hmm.
I wanted to get my own apartment. I did that. I
Period.
wanted to do creative projects. I'm doing that. Music
Hmm.
videos. I don't think I did that yet. Haven't done that. And then like just be kinder to myself. Dye my hair, haven't done that. And then work out more and spend more time with me. I think this year has been a lot. I'm glad that I got to do most of the stuff that I have on my vision board. I always make it my screensaver on my phone because
Hmm.
constantly on my phone.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, I think I did most of it, but I think that like there's s- some things that transpired this year that I'm like, I think I'm doing my best and I'm still proud of myself.
Hmm.
Um, despite like, oh, I checked this stuff and check whatever. I made progress and I'm happy about that. I
Hmm.
think this vision board I really liked a lot. I like really resonated with it this year. So I think that the things that I don't finish this year, I will be rolling on to next year because I know that I can accomplish them. And I
Yeah.
think the rest of this year, how it's kind of looking time wise, like spending more time with it and just whatever, I might be able to do that. So maybe I didn't get to do everything in the amounts that I wanted to do them or super consistently.
Yeah.
But I was able to do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, how do you make your vision boards? Do you use Pinterest too? Do you Google?
I use Canva. So I go on
Okay.
Canva, but then I go on Pinterest to find the basically the aesthetic of the image that
Hmm.
I want to find. And then I
Yeah.
download that, put that in Canva. We did a vision board party. Maybe I'll do one this year again.
Who's we? I wasn't there. Was I?
You weren't there? Oh, well, I invited you. I definitely invited you.
She did not. She
Yes, I
didn't.
did.
When was this?
At the beginning of the year. I don't think it was this year. I think it was last year
Huh.
because Jaden was little, or I did it for, yeah, no, it was a New Year's party. It was a vision board party. But anyways, I think I'll have one this year
Okay.
because I
Yeah.
don't think I'm doing anything for like Christmas or any of those, whatever. That'll be like my New Year's party, but like super chill and like vision board
Hmm.
craft situation.
Yeah. Okay. That'd be
Would
cute.
you like to come? You're invited.
No. No. If I didn't go to the last one, I don't need to get this one. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not crying. You're crying.
I'm
Um.
not crying. Get back. Wait, wasn't that something from the office? That's something you're supposed to.
Yeah. Probably. Um.
I'm on the tip of
Okay.
my tongue.
For your vision board party, are you going to have people like actually make poster boards, or are you going to just have them bring their own devices and make them on their devices?
No, the craft, like you're
Poster
using your
board.
hand. It's a board. Yeah.
Okay. So are you going to get magazines? Or are you going to like print pictures from the?
Yeah, see, you would know had you went to my party. Anyways,
Yeah, you didn't invite me.
I did invite you. Of course, I invited you. You know what? I invited a lot of people and only a small group came, but it was perfect. So it was fine.
Okay.
But I did invite you. I know for a fact I did. It was 2023 New Year's because the year was, or was it 2025? Yeah, no. The year was 2024. I remember the vision board I made for it.
Hmm.
Yeah. One of them was to keep my
Well,
car clean. That didn't happen. I did clean the
it's
mats
okay.
twice that year.
Period. Clock
Fuck
that. Clock that
it.
too.
Fuck it.
Clock it. Okay.
But yeah, so we just got like a stack of magazines. We got stickers, we got markers, we got Sharpies, we got pens, we got construction paper.
Mhm.
We got like these little stickers that are like kind of like letters, so like how these beads are, where it says travel, where it says travel right here.
Oh yeah.
They were kind of like that. So
Hmm.
just a whole bunch of crafty stuff.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, that
just put it all
sounds
together,
fun.
glue sticks, blah blah blah.
Oh, I was sick. Now I remember. I had to
Oh.
go through my text messages and figure out why I wasn't there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know I invited you. I'm like I don't know
Hmm.
what happened, but
I do remember now because I was sick and you had called me like the next day and you're like, "Oh, you are really sick." I thought you were just saying that. I was like, "No, bitch, I'm actually
did not
sick."
come. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
you were a lying, cheating whore.
No, it's at home waiting for Kevin to bring me soup. That never came.
Oh,
It's okay.
okay. What's next on the docket?
Next on the docket. Okay, so since it is, holiday time, I thought it would be an appropriate time to talk about the thing that no one likes to talk about, and that's relationships during the holidays. So, my question to you is, what do you think is an appropriate amount of time to be dating someone? Like, seriously dating, you're only dating that person is only dating you, what's an appropriate amount of time to be dating someone in that way to bring them home for Thanksgiving dinner and like meet
A year,
everybody?
a
A
full
year.
year, one full 12 months. But that's the thing about it, because sometimes it falls like you meet them and you
Hmm.
start dating them and it's around cuffing season and then you're like,
Hmm.
but do it, but like based on personal experience, if you are younger than 26, 25, don't do
Hmm.
it.
Don't bring anybody home. Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it's not worth it. You know what? Let me just speak for myself. Let me just speak for myself. Um, yeah, I'm not doing any of that until one full calendar year.
Okay.
I say that now, but
Yeah, no, I feel you.
because it's a holiday and your entire family is expected to be, yeah, no, I have to be sure. I'm not just doing that
Hmm.
because I want to be around you. Like when I was younger, I used to do that. I used to do that. You know,
Hmm.
just be like, oh, well, I want to spend time with you on that day. And like, we're both going to be off and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, no, we can just like date and stuff. I think one full
Yeah.
year. I even think if it's going really well, 6 months, if it's like, if you hit that 6 month mark and then you're already kind of near the cuffing say October, November, December, you know what I mean? When the fucking speed round of
Oh yeah.
events
Hmm.
happen and you're 6 months in already, I feel like you're going to be able to judge whether or not that's a good decision or
Yeah.
not. But
Hmm.
I say a year.
Okay. That's
What do you
valid.
think?
For me, where I am in life right now at this age, I fully don't plan on bringing anyone home to meet the family until we're like
You're
either
engaged.
engaged or talking
Yeah.
about being engaged. That doesn't necessarily include my immediate family, like my parents and stuff, but Thanksgiving, yeah, we're either going to have to be engaged or talking about getting engaged, and I have to be sure, like you said. But outside of that, anyone I'm dating, even if it's exclusive, you're not meeting my family.
Yeah.
Except for like you, my parents, that's it. But extended family is only that's like husband material. If I think I'm gonna marry you, then you can meet them. Outside of that, there's no need.
Should we tell them about that one Thanksgiving?
No, should we? I feel
I think we
like
should. It's the holidays, Ashley. They have nothing to do but listen to our Thanksgiving
it
horror
adds
story.
to our lore. It does because that is a very yeah yeah. I mean, guys, guys. When
Yes.
you think of Thanksgiving and you think of leaving your house to go to a family member's house for dinner, like which family member do you think about going to?
On cheese.
Okay, yes. So I that's where my mind goes automatically if I'm not going to stay home for Thanksgiving. We automatically think we're going to go to this aunt's house. And some years back we did. When was this? I feel like I was fresh out of high school, maybe like 18, 19, and Autumn was what were you like in your senior year of high school?
Like 16, 17, yeah.
Yeah, so we
Mhm.
it was years ago, guys. This is like a good 10 years ago. This is more than 10 years ago now, which is
Hey,
nuts.
hey, don't age us.
Oh,
Don't
oh,
age us.
sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Speak
This was
for
a while
yourself.
ago. It was only 10 years ago for me. That's so funny. Um, but yeah, we ended up going to this aunt's house and we both were in relationships at the time. So I remember I drove my own car and I came with my mom, the guy I was dating, and I want to say one other person was with us too. And we make the drive and who did you ride with? Your mom?
I don't remember any of the details. Get to the juicy part.
So we both come to this Thanksgiving at my aunt's house with our significant others. Long story short, we took the cousin walk where, all the cousins take a walk. But back then, none of us were smoking or anything like that. So this was genuinely just a walk to the park that was in the neighborhood. So we go to the park, we're playing basketball. My ex says something to me that Autumn does not like. What he said, I couldn't tell you if my life depended on it.
And it was rude as hell, and I wouldn't
Yes,
take it anymore. It
it
was
was
me and
rude.
Ashley on the basketball bench. It was
Hmm.
our cousin, no, my cousin, her brother, my ex, her ex, or
Yes.
we'll just say boyfriends for the sake of the story. My boyfriend, your
Hmm.
boyfriend, and they were all playing basketball. He looks at Ashley. I think the ball had like rolled towards her or something like that, and he said something that pissed me off. And I was like, "Do
Hmm.
not speak to my cousin that way."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, blah blah blah." What did he? He didn't call me a bitch, but it felt like he did.
Yeah, no, he was very aggressive in the way that he spoke. That's just how he was. And we were
He
arguing
was
because
cussing at you, and that's the thing that I didn't like. I don't remember what it was, but
mhm,
he was saying cuss words at you. I did not like that.
yeah, we were arguing that day because he was being fucking weird. That's the thing. Okay, sorry, I'm sorry. He was the one pushing to meet my family. I had no intentions of bringing him. He was the one that was like, "Oh, I want to go. I want to go. I want to meet your family. I want to go. I want to go. I have nowhere else to go. Please let me come." So I was like, "Okay, whatever, you can come." And then we get there and this nigga's acting fucking weird. Like he's being
Yeah.
really weird. And the only person he would talk to was grandpa because they
Hmm.
were both Muslims, I think. And that was he like took that as like, oh, I'm gonna talk to him and only like he literally would only make conversation with grandpa. He sat outside of the backyard with grandpa the entire day. So we were arguing about that. And then at the basketball court, he did say something to me and probably did cuss at me because
He
that's how
did.
we spoke to each other. We were very toxic in that way. I used to cuss him the fuck out. So like we would talk to each other very aggressively. And Autumn was like, oh no, you're not gonna talk to my cousin like that in front of me. And he was like, oh, like he said something to her, but as he said it, he moved closer to her. And we all know what that means. Like when a man moves
Yeah.
close to you in conflict, that just makes things worse. So at that point, she was like, she looked at her boyfriend and was like, are you really just gonna let this nigga like talk to me like this? Like, what are we doing here? And he was like he didn't really know what to do. They were, mind you, they were
Poor
both
man.
good niggas,
Also.
low key,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Loki, they both were. I will not speak ill of that man. I will not. I will not. I will not say that on the
Yeah.
internet. What I will say is, after that, we both had separated. Like Ashley and her boyfriend went this way. Me and my boyfriend went this way.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're both arguing with our boyfriends about
Yes,
what
and
the
like
fuck.
and my brother is just having the time of his fucking life, just watching the drama going like this. Oh my
No, but I
god,
got pissed off at Larry too because I was like, "You're really just gonna sit here and let him talk to her like that too?"
Larry's
Blah blah blah. So
yeah.
Larry got his lick too, but I was more focused on my boyfriend because I'm like, especially the type of boyfriend I had, he was a fighter. He would fight at the
Mm-hmm.
drop of a dime,
Yeah.
whatever, whatever. So this wasn't the first time where he like another man had either gotten in my space or like
Mm-hmm.
seemed to somewhat disrespect me. Like he's fought men for less. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well,
Yeah.
why is it that all of a sudden you don't want to do anything? Like you like him or something? You know what I mean? Like I was very confused by that.
You
It
like
pissed me
him?
off. Not
Oh
for real,
god.
but like you want to like impress her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Um, or maybe it's the fact that no, Autumn, he's at a family event. You maybe didn't want to fight your cousin's boyfriend.
And
Anyways, so
okay,
we
in
okay.
not to defend the man, but what he said to me, honestly, I don't think he did cuss, or maybe he did. But what he said
He
to me
did,
really
Ashley.
wasn't.
He did.
But what he said wasn't that crazy. I do remember that. I remember thinking
Probably
that
wasn't.
day, yeah, that it wasn't that crazy. But I do appreciate being stood up for. So,
You're
and fuck
welcome.
him.
What was
Yeah.
that? And then the follow after of him getting closer to me, coming at
Hmm.
me, that I was like,
Yeah.
oh, for sure, if you're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done. What
Yeah.
the fuck do you think this is? And then I'm
Yeah.
just gonna, you don't know my mother. That's number one. You don't know my mother and you don't know my boyfriend. My boyfriend will fight you in a second. So me and my boyfriend are walking this way. Ashley and her boyfriend are walking the other way. We both go to our assigned cars.
Hmm.
And I'm in the car with him. He's like, okay, so what happened? And I'm like, he comes at Ashley, blah, blah. Then he's coming up to me. He's saying, whoopty whoop, blah, blah, blah. And I just got like, why'd you let him get that to me? Mind you, I was 16, 17, out very toxic, had very toxic. Okay. He was like, okay, so do you want me to fight him or what? And I was like, I don't want you to, but like, like he needs to know he can't do that to me. He's like, all right, bet, all right, for sure. But at that point, he's upset. He's pissed off. He's like, okay, I'm really gonna have to fight this dude at Thanksgiving. And then
Goodness.
he was like, all right, for sure. Like you got me to the zone. Let's do it. And then we walk into, I think we went back to Andre's house and you were outside or we had like drove and we saw you in the car
Hmm.
about to leave. And
Hmm.
then you were very upset. What happened in your car?
Honestly, I don't remember. We were just arguing, and I was telling him how embarrassing he was being, and he was apologizing. And then I do remember your boyfriend walking up to the car and being like, "Oh, she's really upset. She just wants you to apologize," and blah blah blah. That's all he said to him. And
Yeah.
then I remember him apologizing to you, and then we left. But I was so pissed off that I left my mom there. She was so mad at me for that. She's like, "I rode with you. Don't ever do that again." But yeah,
Yeah.
I never went back inside the house. I was so pissed off. I just left. I was like, "I'm
I
taking this
remember
man
that. You were like
home."
shaking. You were upset.
Yeah. And then I took him home and it was a really silent, really awkward car ride until he turned the music down and was like, "Oh, I'm really sorry about everything. Like, I didn't want it to go like that. And I'm sorry about the way I spoke to you and for your family and blah, blah, blah." And then I don't think we broke up after that for like a couple months. So, yeah.
Happens. But listen, guys, the real tea of the matter is the fact that both me and Ashley were talking about had they had thoughts and who would have won. That would have been a good fight. That would have been an amazing fight. We talk about it all the time.
We do. I like to think that it would have, but now that I'm older, I feel like it would have not been that great of a fight. Probably. Well, honestly, I don't know. I
They
really
were
don't know.
both very young in their prime and like immature,
He wasn't
had
that young.
anger issues. No, I know he wasn't, but his stature, he was like he seemed very fit and like about it.
Yeah.
No, I think it would have been a good fight.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. Don't date hoodmen. That's all I can
Yeah.
say. Don't do it.
Or head adjacent, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Don't do it.
So after retelling the story, I've realized that I might be the villain because
And I love that. Honestly, I love a good villain story. Love a good villain arc. So, yeah.
yeah,
We were
I was
talking
toxic
about
back
it.
then too, but it was a respect thing for me. And it was just like
Yeah.
you're meeting the family, you know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
this is a big deal. That was the first time you brought him around. I'm
Hmm.
surprised that no other man said anything about him
Yeah.
talking to you like that.
Hmm.
Or my cousin included. So I'm like, okay, no one's
Yeah.
saying anything. That's well, I'll say something. And then
Period.
it just kind of escalated.
Leave it to a black woman to get shit done, okay?
And did he say sorry? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Speak on it. Yes, he did. He
Right.
apologized. So,
Great. And
yeah.
that's like we could skip all those steps had you just been like, oh, my bad.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all
you
you had to
really, really could
say.
have. Literally,
My
that's
bad.
literally all you had to say. It's like, oh, my bad, let me chill out. Yes, let you, because you're out here in another city with somebody else's family. You should probably calm down, sir.
That you begged to be at, first of all.
That part, that's the thing. I didn't invite him. I did not
Yeah.
want to bring him. He
Yeah.
begged me to come, begged. And I was like, okay, obviously he really wants to meet my family. Maybe he really likes me. I don't know, but whatever. Let's just see how this goes. And we saw how that went. And
How long
yeah.
had you been dating him at that time?
Hmm. I feel like that was more towards the end. So we'd probably been together for like a year or so.
Okay, that's a good
Maybe,
time.
yeah, maybe a little longer. I don't really
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, somewhere around there. Still so toxic.
Well,
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 that's the
please put
story.
down in the comments if you have any boyfriend, girlfriend, other horror stories
Toxic
via it
Thanksgiving stories.
specifically the holidays. Thanksgiving would be even better, but like specifically around the holidays. Please and thank you.
Yes, yes, I would love to hear some toxic Thanksgiving story. It doesn't have to necessarily be your relationship. It could just be like toxic family, but I would love to hear because I'm sure you guys have some stories.
Yeah. So, okay, now that we're still on the theme of Thanksgiving, I want to talk about what would be on our Thanksgiving plate
Hmm.
for our outro, but like, for our Venn diagram. So for those of you that don't know, me and Ashley like a lot of different things, like completely polar opposite stuff. We
Hmm.
figured out this year that everything that I love and like, she hates, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So let's do the Thanksgiving edition and let's try to speed round it. You ready?
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
So you're gonna say, I mean, it's not like kiss or kill, but you could just say like love or hate, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Or
And
like yes or no, explain it.
this is just what's on our Thanksgiving plate, though, right?
Well, like Thanksgiving edition, so it's gonna be Thanksgiving dishes.
Okay.
Mac and cheese,
Love it.
dressing,
Love it.
yams,
Love it.
olives,
Love it.
greens,
Depending on who makes them, usually yes.
beans,
Like baked beans, or what kind
beans,
of beans? What kind of beans?
beans.
I don't
Next
know. If it's
question. Potatoes,
yeah,
tomatoes.
just no, just tomatoes on the plate. That's
I
nuts.
was trying to say green beans, potatoes, tomatoes,
Oh
plantain.
wow. Should we just write down what we like on our Thanksgiving plates and compare the two?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know where my thingy's at.
It's not on the table. Oh no, I think it's on the counter. Is it on the counter?
Let
Possibly.
me go look. I'll be right back.
Okay, guys.
Tell the people a story while I'm gone.
Okay, guys. So, um, what do I have a story about? Kevin attacked me the other day, and I was carrying a full bowl of chili, and it was really good chili, you guys. Oh my God, it was so good chili. And I had the chili, and I had my iPad, and I was walking back to my room, and he came out of nowhere, and he grabbed my leg and scratched the shit out of me, and I dropped the chili, and the bowl didn't break, so that's good. But the chili went everywhere, and I had to clean it up and sob. I feel like I told you guys this already. Hmm. Crazy work. Um, Also, I was just telling Autumn I've only had really good turkey twice, and one of them was my aunt made it. She slathered it in mayo first, amazing. Then the other one was deep fried turkey, and it was amazing. So yeah,
Yeah, what she said.
yeah.
Okay. Um, let's maybe do like our number one thing on the plate and write it down. Or wait, or should we guess each other's? No, never.
Yeah, no, I feel like we eat different food for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So are we doing one item at a time?
No, you can just write everything you like on your plate. That's
Okay.
what I did. I know I'm
Doing
forgetting
mine in
stuff.
order of importance.
Oh, well, mine is in no specific order.
Thank you, Miss Ashley. I'd like to show the class my project.
Please do.
Dressing. Dressing and gravy is number one. Is non-negotiable. I will not. It can't be a Thanksgiving plate without dressing and gravy. I'm so sorry.
I did not know that. Okay.
Next
Okay.
is mac and cheese. This is
Mm-hmm.
self-explanatory. My mom's only. I'm not eating any other mac and cheese. Sweet potatoes. Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Sweet potatoes, I put greens and then yams and olives. They have to be together because I like the sweet and saltiness and sourness of that, the polar
Hmm.
opposite together. And then
Okay.
turkey or ham. I did forget potato salad, so also that.
Okay. Nice, nice.
What's on yours?
I have fried turkey. What else do I have? Sweet potatoes, green bean casserole, mashed
Oh,
potatoes, mac and cheese, cranberry sauce. So you can't even see that. Stuffing, dressing, ham, and pickled onions.
pickled onions. Oh, you mean like in the jar with the jalapenos and stuff?
Yes, the ones that the
Mm,
family makes. Yeah,
yeah.
yes. Need those for Thanksgiving. That ham, mac and cheese, and the sweet potatoes are really all I need, if we're really being honest. But I'll take everything else too.
Okay, now let's play another game. Don't erase it yet.
Okay,
Cross off three of them.
makes sense.
Okay, I crossed out. Well, I'm just gonna tell you. I crossed out greens and I crossed out turkey and ham. I feel like I'm not a turkey person. I don't need that on my plate. I need the
Mhm.
dressing on my plate. Everything else can be worked out. I need the mac and cheese on my plate. Everything else can be worked out. And the greens. I don't need to be healthy today.
Period.
I
Don't
have
say a
greens
variety.
tomorrow.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you cross out?
Fried turkey, mashed potatoes, and cranberry sauce. You can keep it.
Okay.
The fried turkey, the one I had was really, really good, but if it's not there, it's not the end of the world. Mashed potatoes, I can have anytime. They don't have to be there. And cranberry sauce is good, but it's not a non-negotiable. I could take it or leave it.
So when you say cranberry sauce, do you mean like the actual cranberries that are like made from scratch or like the ones in the can or the ones that's like I think what I'm because I want the cranberry that's like it looks like a it's soft and squishy and it just comes in the can. Is that what you're talking about, or like the actual berries, or what?
Yeah, I've had it in a can. I've had it made from scratch. It tastes pretty much the same, depending on who makes it. So either way, it's usually from a can though.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I meant by yams. I don't think that's correct. That's not yams. That's cranberry sauce.
Oh yeah, that is cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't consider it sauce because it's not like, you know what I mean? If it's
yeah,
from the can, it's like,
that's just what they call it. Well, I mean, I guess when you make it from scratch, it is a little more like sauce consistency if you don't let it sit long enough. But that's just what they call it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cross off two more or
No,
three for you or whatever.
I I
Actually,
can't. No, we're at the limit. I
no,
have
you
to
have
have
to.
every single thing left on here, or I'm just not gonna eat.
Great. So either you don't get to eat or you get to cross off two.
I'll just eat when I get home. It's fine.
Play the game,
I'll just eat when I get home. It's fine. So
Ashley.
I thought the game was supposed to be comparing what we like, not crossing stuff off.
Yeah. We did. Okay, well, the same stuff. We have dressing, we have mac and cheese, we have sweet potatoes and
Okay,
cranberry
what about
sauce.
green bean casserole? Do you even like that?
I did not put that on there. I ran out of room.
Hmm?
I ran out of room.
Oh, do you like that though?
I do, yeah. Actually.
What about the pickled onions?
I can do without that. I've gone without it for 26 years, so I don't. It was really good when I was pregnant. I remember eating it for the first time when I was pregnant, being like, "Oh my God, you guys are
Mm-hmm.
onto something. No wonder everybody's obsessed with it." Uh,
Mm-hmm.
makes the whole house smell like vinegar, though. So every time they would do that, I was like, "Ugh,
Yeah, that smell is nuts.
it's
Gotta air it
very
out.
strong,
It is.
very
It
strong."
is.
But I would like it on my sandwich. I don't need it on my Thanksgiving plate.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I do. I need it. I need it. I feel like I lost my marker. Okay. Well, guys, thanks for potting with us. Is that what it's called? Potting?
Potting?
Potting.
I don't think so.
Thanks for potting with us. It was fun. Did you have fun, Autumn?
I did have fun. I realized that I'm a villain, and
I don't think you are. Just no, yeah, I don't think you are. And especially if you guys, I think would agree with her. If someone's talking crazy to your cousin, no matter how they argue in their private life, if that's normal for them, whatever. If someone's talking crazy to your cousin in front of you, you're gonna say something.
Yeah. I just love you so much, and you're not together anymore, so I don't feel that bad. But I'm like, oh,
Yeah, don't feel bad at all. Ever. Never about him, girl.
clock it. Yeah,
Clock
that
it.
part. Clock it, clock it.
Clock it.
We hope that you fit into your turkey lingerie outfits.
Yes.
Hopefully, it's a very filling season for you. Okay,
Ew.
cut that out.
Hopefully it's a
Cut it out.
sturdy table. Okay, let's just hope that.
I
Okay,
hope
because
we hope that your tables are sturdy, your turkeys are oiled,
all of it, yeah. I hope
and
your
your cousins are
Thanksgiving.
respected. I do want to mention we had to re-record the intro because we definitely forgot. We were on a roll. If you see us in different outfits, that's why, because we forgot, but we don't want to leave you guys hanging.
Yeah.
Um, we hope you enjoyed these introductions. If you didn't, suck my dick, and we'll see you next week.
Bye. See you on
Bye.
Tuesday. Talk on Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. You want to get canceled before we get on?
Sorry. Girl, my mom gonna say, "Oh, when are you guys gonna have me as a guest?" Girl, when we want to get canceled,
Your mom would be premium content.
she would.
Premium. Her and Shanae, I feel like, are equal.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, you and Shanae are really the only two people that I could see as guests because you guys are perfect podcast people. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are. The shit that comes out of their mouth. Oh my gosh. We hope you enjoyed that episode. Please send this podcast to someone that has ugly toes.
Please send this podcast to someone that makes nasty Thanksgiving food.
Send this podcast to someone that you didn't invite to your Thanksgiving dinner.
Ooh. Send this podcast to someone whose house you would not eat at.
Okay, I just got a visual. Send this podcast to someone who needs to brush their teeth more.
Ooh. Send this podcast to someone who has bad knees.
Send this podcast to someone who can't get any hoes.
Send this podcast to someone who doesn't have internet.
Send this podcast to someone who's a side chick.
Send this podcast to someone who needs to break up with their boyfriend.
Send this podcast to someone who consistently steals from Walmart.
Send this podcast to someone that you owe money.
Send this podcast to someone who could not rub a. Oh. Send this podcast to someone who's a parent.
Send this podcast to someone who has spoiled milk in their fridge.
Send this podcast to someone who's built like a lizard.
All men, just all the men.
Well, men are shaped like lizards. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I was looking at Tyler James Williams on Abbott Elementary, and he is shaped exactly like a lizard. I was like, I see what autumn means. I see.
They look like lizards. They look like lizards.
They do. Damn.
Upright walking lizards. I'm sorry.
Guys, send this podcast to all the lizards, all the men. Love
Bye.
that. Bye. Thanks for watching our first episode. Love ya.